let's talk about my running history. And I was a good little boy, yes. Here I am at the first time I went to the seaside, I think. She was my next door neighbor, and she had a lovely dog. That's me when I was a little boy. And then at primary school, we won so many trophies. We won everything at cricket, football. Where am I? Which one? This one? This one? Quiet one.
Very different.
Yes, yes, very different. So we were good. But then, you know, you grow up and become a teenager, and some of you know teenagers can be naughty, and I started to disobey my parents and be a very naughty boy. And then drinking a lot, smoking, 60 a day. 60 a day for many, many years, until I was 39. I was coughing up blood. I was having spasms when I was driving. So I decided I've got to stop. And the only way to stop smoking, which is a severe drug, is to do something positive. So I started running and drinking water when I felt like a cigarette. Had to do something positive. So, as I said, the first time I ran around the block, 400 meters, completely out of breath. But gradually, you get better and better. Some people record all the marathons they have run. I don't take notes, and I just look forward to the next one. I can't be bothered with thinking about the past. So my first competition was the 100-kilometer Hong Kong Trail Walker, where you go up and down hills, one kilometer hills, and it's very, very tough. We walked that time, yeah. My first marathon was in Macau, and I was 46. And then I started to be more serious, and the first race I won was round the island, running around Hong Kong Island on the 67-kilometer trail, up and down the hills, very rugged, very tough trail race. And since then, I enjoyed many, many trails in Hong Kong, and the mountain marathons. Every year there are 5 mountain marathons. And in Hong Kong, yes, we have many buildings. We have those along the coast mainly, but 40% of Hong Kong is country park. And you're never far from a trail. You can be up here very quickly from your workplace. And I was working at City University. This was about 10 minutes away. So it's very convenient for running. When you go to Hong Kong, don't just go to the shopping malls. No, get in the country park and enjoy the sea, the tall buildings, the hills. That is the great panorama, the backdrop of those 3 things. So we had many team races. This one was a team of 3, and it was put on by Green Power, a 50-kilometer trail race. And we start up at the peak, about 500 meters high, and finish at the sea side, Big Wave Bay. And in this one, we were second. We were less than 1 minute behind the winners. We were just catching them up, but we didn't manage that. And the following year, actually, we did come first on that race. And then going the other way up, starting at the seaside and finishing on the peak. This is called uphill walker, although you're not walking, you're running. And that was the first time I made a big mistake. I took a shortcut. I didn't mean to, but I didn't know the course so well. And I took a shortcut, and I was at a checkpoint, and the number 1 came in. and was astonished. How did you get here before me? And I was just drinking a Coca-Cola, and of course I was disqualified, but I really didn't mean to take a shortcut. Yeah. We have competed in the Trail Walker many times, and came second on a couple of occasions, about 900 teams. This is a team of 4. This guy flew in from Japan to join us as a member of our team. Unfortunately, he dropped out after the first checkpoint. But we have many. This was a French team I was with, and during one year, running downhill, I had a nasty fall, broke my glasses, but still managed to finish in 13, 14 hours. And then later on, I joined the veterans teams. Veteran means over 50 years old, and we had many successes and broke veterans records.